Third year English, lecture number 60, play number 1, The Bear. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Third year class, how are you all students? Dear students, I hope you all will be fine and enjoying a safe and sound health, and may Allah keep you safe and healthy forever. Ameen summa ameen. Students, I say welcome to all of you in my class. And beta, today we shall start your play number 1, that is The Bear. Students, this play is written by Anton Chekhov, and beta, Anton Chekhov was a Russian playwright and short story writer, and he is considered to be among the greatest writers of short fiction in history. Clear? Beta, he was born on 29th January 1860 and he died on 15th July 1905. He was awarded with Pushkin Prize, and beta, he was a Russian writer, and this play The Bear, it was also written in Russian, and beta, later it was translated into English for other, you can say, people of other countries, because everybody cannot understand the Persian. So English, as you know, that it is an international language, and for understanding of every, you can say, country or people of country, it is necessary to translate a literature, a work of literature in English as well. So beta, in this play we find 3 main characters, or we can say that there are just 3 characters, and one of the leading character is Popova, then Luka and Simonov. Beta, Popova is a widow and she is mourning, she is in a mourning condition. Okay, mourning, समझते बेटा, मातम करना, because her husband had died 7 months ago and she is still in mourning. She has consigned herself to her house, and she is not visiting, she is not going anywhere, leaving her house, because she thought that her husband, he is buried in a grave, and so she had buried herself in the 4 walls. This shows that how much she loved her husband, and that's why she is still remembering him. Clear? So beta, next character is Luka. Luka is the name of the servant of Popova, and beta, he is a very, you can say, mild character, and he advises Popova to come out of this grief, and he tells her that it is enough for her to mourn on her husband's death. Now she should go outside and he should meet her neighbors, and he also makes her understand that after 10 years or after some time, when she gets old, nobody will marry her. So he is very sincere and loyal to her mistress. But a third character is Simonov. He is also very important character of the play The Bear, and what is he do? He is basically a creditor, and he came to take his money from Popova, because Popova's husband used to buy oats from him, and her husband had taken a loan from him, which Simonov, he came to get that money from Popova. Okay beta, so the story, you can say, it starts when Popova and her servant, they are talking, and her servant Luka, he advises her to come out of the house and meet her neighbors, and then Simonov, he came and he demanded 1200 rubles, okay beta, which he had to take from her husband, and he insists, but when he came and he demanded his money, so Popova, she refuses to give her money, because she told him that her steward, he is not at home and he would pay the money the day after tomorrow, but he still insists on taking the money, and then the quarrel between both of them started. Simonov, he made fun of Papa's morning, and then he, you can say, told her to have a duel. जैसे कहते हैं ना कि आप, to duel mean to fight. Okay, he invited her to fight with him. ठीक है. So then she also is a bold and courageous woman. She brought her husband's pistol and they began to fight. Simonov is very much impressed by the boldness of Popova, and he in the end of the play, beta, he gave her proposal to marry him, so which Popova accepts. So beta, this play is a farce. Okay, farce. What is farce? Is a play which had many absurd situations and remarks. Absurd mean to say कि the characters that we find in this play, they behave absurd and their comments are also absurd, and the audience, they cannot help but to laugh at their condition. So जैसे एक मज़ाहिया ड्रामा नहीं होता या एक मज़ाहिया सा प्ले होता है, ठीक है, फ़नी प्ले होता है. सो इट इज़ द प्ले, इट इज़ ऑफ दैट काइंड. ठीक है बेटा. सो द राइटर, ही wants to give us the message that appearances are always deceptive. Okay, people, they make faces on them, they make new faces on them, whereas from inside they are something different. And this theme has been exhibited by the two characters, that is Simonov and Popova, because both of them, they show that they want to marry again and they are very loyal to their soulmates who had died or whatever, but later they instantly fall in love with each other and they decided to marry. So beta, we can say that there is no stability, there is no consistency among these characters, and they change their decision at once, and they are just showing off that they are in a very great loss or in a mourning condition. So beta, let's start. A drawing room in Popova's house. Popova is in deep mourning and has her eyes fixed on a photograph. Luca is haranguing her. Luca, it is not right, madam. You are just destroying yourself. The maid and the cook have gone off fruit picking. Every living being is rejoicing. Even the cat understands how to enjoy herself and walks about in the yard, catching midgets. Only you sit in this room all day as if this was a convent and don't take any pleasure. Yes, really, I reckon it is a whole year that you have ever left the house. Popova, I shall never go out. Why should I? My life is already at an end. He is in his grave and I have buried myself between four walls. We are both dead. So beta, as you saw that the conversation, the dialogue between Luca and Popova, it was going on, and Luca, he is trying to make her understand that she should come out of her room and she should he says that other, even the cat, she knows, she understands how to enjoy herself, and the servants, they have gone off fruit picking and everybody is enjoying, and you are sitting in this room as it is a convent. कॉन्वेंट होते हैं सराय, जिसमें वो नन रहती हैं ना, जो अपने आप को दुनिया से काट लेती हैं. सो ही इज़ गिविंग एन एग्जांपल ऑफ कॉन्वेंट. ठीक है, तो ऐसा उसको कह रहा है कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आप कॉन्वेंट में बैठी हुई हो. सो कम आउटसाइड ऑफ दिस, कम आउट ऑफ दिस मॉर्निंग कंडीशन. एंड Popova, she refuses him. She told him that why should he come out of this room? Her life is already at an end and he is in a grave, and I have buried myself between four walls. I have also buried myself in a grave. This four walls is like a grave for me. So she is trying to tell him that she has a lot of love for her husband and she won't, you can say, get out from this mourning condition. So beta, it's enough for today, and I hope that you have understood the story, and inshallah we shall see very much fun in this play, and because this is a sar, and we will try to, you can say, finish this play as soon as possible. So beta, till next lecture, stay blessed and Allah Hafiz.